Here,
Wow.
Leilani Macintosh with 3 threes in the third quarter. She went 3 of 5. She's shooting real hot right now, 5 of 9. I expect her to just be an excellent floor general as they try to finish this off and advance to play what would be Stanford, the #1 seed, waiting in the wings.
Fourth quarter underway. Alyssa, Charleston had a little listen in to the Wazoo huddle. What do you got, partner?
Well, there was a lot of positivity, honestly. Cammie was really trying to fire her team up, everybody clapping, saying, you know, 20 points, that really can be erased quickly if you're doing it by threes and by good shots. She said stop after stop after stop. Got to continue that. And then when it comes to ball screens, get downhill. Stop standing around the three-point line. It does us no good.
Mercatete goes to her knees to keep the ball alive. And before a turnover or some other disaster, Washington State calls a quick timeout. So we will take a quick timeout. Come on back to Vegas. We'll be right back. And all the way through, so let's go back to it.
Lock in. Let's go. Lock in. Let's go. Cameron, those are good shots.
Next one, baby.
Those are good shots. You got it. Good shots. Let's go, Bears! Let's go, Bears! Good job, KK. Let's go, Bears! Come on, Lay. Come on, Lay. Come on.
Tammy Sherman's got to be loving the score right now. A ton of time left, but you got to love a 20-point advantage.
She's feeling really good right now, and I'll tell you why. This is a Cal team that really showed up, and I think too we have to, you know, recognize the role of Michelle Onya, who has really been a key in this game as Bella Mercatete comes out and gets a much-needed bucket. But Onya's been key. Macintosh has been a great leader. She's obviously hot. Couple of players in double figures. Macintosh, Cormeli's been great as well. So, you know, she's getting everything from this team.
Suarez, the transfer from Tennessee, keeps the ball alive. Tries to scoop it up. That's good interior defense by B. Not quite sure who that foul is going to go against. I believe they're going to give it to Onya. That's only her second. She has kept out of foul trouble this entire game to this point. And if I'm at Washington State, Tammy, I go right at her. Mercatete with the flip. Onya held her ground and grabbed the rebound.
Occupied that defensive position, that's the thing. And you clearly can see that when Onya just establishes that defensive position and she doesn't, you know, hone in on fouling from the back or trying to lean on the post player. And she just keeps loose feet, contests. I just think it's great.
Travel goes against Cormeli. Onya right now with the 9 points and 7 rebounds. Solid game. And going up against Mercatete, no easy feat.
Nice.
What a pass by Mercatete. Villa scores, but that's all Bella.
She was looking for it too. She knew exactly that cut was going to happen. She looked over, she waited for it, allowed Villa to get into a place that was not going to get picked off in the passing lane.
Villa now with 15, 2 over her seasonal average. The freshman out of Italy, dynamic. Cormeli, she's been quiet, not for long.
Nice screen by Onya to free her up too. A handoff screen for Cormeli Deuce.
14 now for Cormeli. Right at her seasonal average. Bounce pass into the hands of Onya. Turnover. Cal wants to run. Good job of Mercatete running the floor defensively.
Getting back defensively. Williams was there for the easy layup in the run out. Look at that pass, like I said. Just a quick glance over Mercatete's shoulder. She saw it, but had to let it happen. And
52-34, 7:25 left to go in the fourth. Macintosh a little short with that shot. Mercatete boarding. Here's Wallach. Wallach up with the line drive triple. She's got 7.
She's going to give you about 10.5 per game.
Remember, this is a team that understands what Magic is all about. Running the table last year to win the Pac-12 Women's Championship. They think, with 7 minutes to go, that this is a deficit that can be dealt with. High-low, Onya goes up. Wow.
Oh, they're going to get, are they going to
Wow.
get Onya?
Yep, and that's number 3. And actually, we're gonna see who that foul was on. We're gonna make sure we go to the stat monitor. It was a 3-second violation, my bad. And that's a break for Cal. But Washington State, with Murakatete getting nicked for her 3rd foul, will go the other way. (52-37), 6.5 to go, 6:36 to be exact. Camille picks up that dribble. And now Macintosh. Floater, Onya, nothing called. Murakatete comes up with it. Bit of a busted play for Cal. Murakatete, full head of steam. You bet.
You love it.
8 now for Bella.
A little bit off balance, off the wrong foot, but she makes it good with that left hand. Great run. Bella running the floor and getting the reward. I love to see it.
This game is not over, not by a long shot. A couple of more stops and a little run will have Washington State believing. Williams dumps it. Macintosh short. Onya flags down the miss.
That's big.
Especially when that happens. Oh, what a triple for Macintosh. She's got 16.
Cal has had a couple of O-board threes that just continue to be a dagger against this Washington State team that is trying to fight and claw their way back into it.
Second chance points. My goodness. Cal just making a living.
24.
Unbelievable. I mean,
many of those coming off of O-boards.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the score and the deficit, and you can't help but go to second chance points. 24. Jump ball, possession arrow favoring Cal. You can't overstate the effort by Cal in this frenzy, and then Macintosh's bucket.
You know, what's interesting, it's a miss on one side, and then Macintosh goes to the other corner. Within a matter of about 2.5 seconds, Onya gets the board, passes it out to the wing goes to the corner. Macintosh is there. You talk about filling the gaps and filling the space and filling it up.
All right, 5th triple of the game for Macintosh. Ties a career high. Wow, back-to-back trays. That just takes the wind out of Washington State's sails.
It does, it really does.
And then unlucky there for Clark. 58-39, Macintosh has been brilliant, Tammy Blackburn. Martine.
So impressed with Macintosh and her spacing on the floor and getting to the right spots. And then her team finding her. 11 assists for Cal, and Macintosh, you said it. 5 3-pointers, and
tying a career high. Cal looking to advance to defeat, to take on arch rival Stanford, Alyssa Charleston has more.
Yeah, well, it's going to be an interesting result here, right? If Cal can win this and then win another, it's going to do a lot in terms of NCAA hopes, but right now it's just a tough argument because they're 0 for 8 against top 25 teams. They have a 62 in the net, and then you wonder what's going to happen with Washington State. They're 25 in the net right now. Cammie Etheridge said before this game, we're in given who we've beaten, and you've won games without Charlize Ledger-Walker. You beat 13th ranked Colorado on the road without Charlize Ledger-Walker. This game doesn't go a long way in terms of helping you in that argument, and you don't get any more chances to prove it. So it's going to be interesting to see what the committee does, but you think Washington State really needed this win to solidify.
All eyes are on this tournament around the nation, just based on the fact that there's so many top teams.
Another offensive rebound. Suarez, transfer out of Tennessee. Macintosh, back rim and off. Keeps the ball alive, pokes it away, and clock is now definitely in favor of Cal, not to mention the scoreboard.
How about that second effort there by Macintosh? She knew it was a miss. She went in and tipped it. And this is just time off the clock now for Cal.
Uh-oh. Oh, come on now. I thought for a second there, Langarita was just going to say, no, I got this. All right, Tammy Blackburn, walk us through this one.
Yeah, net ranking of 25 and the overall record of 18-3 versus net 1 through 25, 3 of 7 versus net 26 of 50, 3-3. And Cammie Etheridge, like Alyssa said, talked about their body of work and what they did, knew that they needed to come in and make a run. They did play really well against that Colorado team on the road, showed that they can win without Charlize Ledger-Walker. Unfortunately, here today, they won't be long for this tournament, as Washington State will have an early exit.
If this score were to remain, Tammy, in terms of a blowout, that's not going to help the cause. Coming up, we will send you to the desk for the Tums game break. Ash, Elise, Angela, you're on notice. Straighten up. Straighten up. Okay, then. Suarez, by the way, picks up that foul, her fourth. So earlier this season, Stanford sweeping Cal, and I mean dominant victories, 78-51, 84-49. Tammy, how can that change so quickly?
Well, they're going to go against Stanford tomorrow, that #1 seed, the outright Pac-12 champions. And they will certainly have their hands full. Cameron Brink, Kiki Iriafen. Cameron Brink, who earned the Player and Defensive Player of the Year, as voted on by the coaches. Kiki Iriafen, Most Improved Player of the Year. And congratulations to Tara Vanderveer, the John R. Wooden Pac-12 Coach of the Year.
Big time. And
yes,
you know, coming back to this game, how impressive though. I understand Cal's had tough times against Stanford, who hasn't? But what about Cal today, stepping up, and I mean stepping up in such a big way. They're going to sweep Washington State and win this third time when it means the most.
First one in January was in overtime, second one in February. They just really kind of bullied Washington State, and they outplayed them. And they outplayed them here again today in Las Vegas.
Onya, deep position and scores.
And she will be a critical factor, will Onya, in that game tomorrow against Stanford. They will need all of her, and everybody else will Cal.
Onya now with 11 points and 9 rebounds, just 1 rebound short of a double-double. Stayed out of foul trouble. She was fantastic, but man, well, I tip my cap to Onya, Suarez. Macintosh was really something today.
I really like the way that this Cal team is playing as we take a look at the net rankings. Stanford 4, UCLA 6, Utah 9, SC at 13, Oregon State coming in at 18, Colorado right behind them 19. And then Washington State at 25, 36-41, 62 Arizona, Washington, and Cal.
Check all the boxes, though, as far as Coach Smith is concerned for Cal. She said we needed to keep Onya on the floor. Check. Had to take the right shots. You bet. Play with intention. Pretty good.
Needed something from Williams. Got it.
Yep. And Washington State, the defending champions, will exit early. Mastrov with the three.
Cal plays with this much joy and with this much chemistry and shooting as well as they have here at 40%. Three ball was not falling early for them, but that has improved immensely, and they will face Stanford tomorrow.
Well, thanks to Macintosh with 5 triples, tying a career high. Villa now with 16 points. Her career high is 20. How great was the freshman from Italy? And I'm going to think Cal will just play this out unless Washington State fouls him. Lane gives it up. Seconds to go. Twydale. Big smile on her face. 65-40-44.
Excellent execution by the Golden Bears. Sharman Smith has done an amazing job, an incredible job of bringing this program to where she envisioned, and they will advance tomorrow to play Stanford.
So that's a wrap from Vegas. Cal